Hey guys, King of Charmanders here, and today I bring to you a video on the top 5 feedback requests. What players want, April 2024 Part 2. So I already did a Part 1, this is Part 2, and man, Monster Hunter Now developers are listening to our feedback and delivering. Niantic Japan and Capcom and the team that just made these updates this past week have just been absolutely insane, and we really do appreciate you. Along with that, several new updates have released, like I mentioned, but as always, we want more. Now, given they already did a lot, so you know, y'all can take a break, a little bit of a break, but we know you're working, and we really do appreciate it. But yeah, you don't have to be super ham, you've been doing really well. And this video highlights the top feedback requests for the second half of April. I take feedback from the video I did before, as well as looking around Reddit, etc., and Discords to see what I see the most as far as feedback requests. Alright, let's jump right into it. We have the update request number 1, weapon dismantling / downgrading. So, allow for dismantling / downgrading of weapons to get back materials. This would allow hunters to get back some materials for equipment they regret upgrading. This is actually a thing in Monster Hunter World where you can downgrade weapons. However, there would likely be a system in place to prevent abuse, so there'd probably be a caveat like you'd get back your materials but you wouldn't get back your zenny. So, it's better to have one or the other. So, again, for those of you that want to dismantle your weapons or downgrade them so you can get back parts, this is a request that a lot of hunters have been asking for. Next, we have update request number 2, which is a Huntathon / hats matchmaking filter. So, allow players to filter out who they match up with in hats matchmaking. You can easily do, or I don't know how you guys would do it, but you can filter the system by, okay, I can choose to pair up with hunters over hunter rank 100 or something like that. This would allow high-level hunters the option of not having to match up with lower-level hunters. Because okay, here's the thing. Not all lower-level hunters are like this, but you do have people that will leech off of higher ones. They won't try to do the best build they possibly could, or they just die and just stay there and contribute to absolutely nothing. That happens out there. So if you have hunters like that don't want to deal with it, like high-level hunters, then they should have choice. Of course, there are always players out there willing to carry others by not having that option on, which would be me. I don't mind carrying players. However, this would help if you really need to finish a hat before it expires. The fact of the matter is, we're in a situation to where in some hunts, you're running out of time. And if you don't finish that 9-star Zinogre or whatever monster you're fighting, you don't get another chance because the hat's going to expire. Because while you match up with other players on the same tier, you're not actually matching up with the same time interval. So that player could still have 20 minutes to finish a hat, while you only have like 1 minute. Like, you got one shot to take out 9-star Zinogre, so you need to match up with powerful players so you know you could beat it right away. There's a justification for both sides, but I gave you one side and the other side, okay? So, yes, some people are mean, but not everyone's mean. But again, some people just need to finish this, otherwise you won't have a chance to begin with. Next, we have update request number 3, the training area. Players have requested a training area where they can freely practice weapons. As you see, here's the trailer from Rise. This was also a thing in World. This is a must for newer players, anyone trying out a new weapon type, and even experts that just want practice. Practice makes perfect, and you can always practice anything, but this would give hunters something to do to improve their gameplay when they can't go outside and play and don't have nearby hunters. Don't get me wrong, we have hat matchmaking now, but not everyone has nearby hunters. So, because of that, a training area would be great, especially if you just want to practice your weapon. There are a lot of weapon types in Monster Hunter, and even if you've mastered one weapon, you still might want to practice, or you want to practice a new weapon type. So please, give us a training area, Capcom / Niantic. Moving on, we have update request number 4, crafting potions / other items. This has been a long requested update for the game. The thing is, crafting has been such a great thing. Even in the OG Monster Hunter, I remember gathering all those herbs so that I could craft potions because, oh my gosh, that stupid egg quest that you get in the beginning was just so annoying. And for some odd reason, I forgot what, the first large monster that was like a boss, they were really hard to beat for no reason. For like no absolute reason. And even if the materials like herbs are rare, crafting has been one of the reasons hunters go out and grind materials in the main series game. I still remember those long sprees where I would just go gather a ton of materials so I could make a crap ton of first aid meds or mega potion pluses, etc. So, yeah. I really think this should be a thing upcoming forward, especially with Elder Dragons coming in the horizon. This can be implemented by having hunters go out and find the materials rather than ones that pop around you frequently like small gathering points. So let us go out and even for like large nodes or make other nodes, etc., so that we can get materials to craft potions. Again, this is definitely something that's been on the spectrum for a while, so hopefully Niantic Japan / Capcom is trying to figure out how to get it done. And last but not least, we have update request number 5, remote hunting. So here is a quote from the developers. I'm gonna throw their own words at them. Joining up with other hunters is part of the fun of Monster Hunter. Well, guess what? Let us remote hunt with our friends far away. We can already do this with Huntathon, so why not a system where we can do it with our friends? Now, this is probably in development, or if you're on the drawing board, in that meeting around the round table, King of Charmanders and a lot of other people are letting us and asking, can we hunt with our friends? Please, you can literally do it in the main series games. we're not asking for anything outside of it. There's literally the Gathering Hub, where I can play online and invite my friends to play with me. In World, there's an invite the friend screen. You invite a friend, bam, you pick the same hunt, same camp, and you can hunt together. So, why not do that with regular hunts? We also have SOS flares, save our freaking ship to call hunters when we need help. This would allow creators to stream and help hunters that need help with hunts far away. No, seriously, I will fire up a stream, and if a hunter needs help with a certain hunt, I will go ahead and join their party. Why not? So, this is probably going to be monetized in some way, shape, or form, but I would love the opportunity to hunt with my friends that are far away, because not everyone, I'm looking at you, Japan, and all the other places out there have a community of nearby hunters. We don't have that luxury. So, make that part of the fun of joining up with other hunters, our friends from far away. They don't have to be right next to us. I will fire up an SOS flare if I want to hunt with my friend far away. I'll fire it up for them. Heck, put it in the gift basket. I'll buy them SOS flares. Like, here's some SOS flares as a gift. And go ahead, use it so I can help you out with hunts. I will literally do that. But we're not done yet. Here are some bonus update requests. Lag fixes. Since some recent updates, the app has been lagging badly for some players and some with older devices. Performance fixes have been done before, so another round needs to be done as soon as possible. I see a lot of players complaining about, like, okay, it's great that we have new updates, it's great that we have all the things, but if the app isn't working and it's lagging, etc., it's going to make a lot of people mad. Me, I haven't seen a lot, but then again, I have a really high-end device, and I have a good provider. At least I think I have a good phone internet provider. That shouldn't be the case, and also older phone devices shouldn't be performing that bad. So, hopefully another performance fix is due soon, because we desperately need this, especially to have those that are having trouble playing the game so that they can play normally again. In addition, an easier way to get refining parts versus being locked to only one a day. Now, if you use your resources irresponsibly, it's going to possibly lock you out of being able to progress because you are too impatient and didn't plan ahead of time. But at the same time, there should be some ways to get refining parts at least one more a week, or like a weekly quest or something like that. It gives you like 5 refining parts, but yes, more. So, at least a little more, or events that will actually give us more, like qualities quests or something like that. And lastly, lower the gathering node time from 3 hours. This would severely help rural players without a lot of gathering nodes. So rural players, unfortunately, are the ones that get the shaft the most, and having to wait 3 hours for their nodes to respond. Let's see, if you have 12 nodes in total around you, and it's within only like one biome, rural players don't have a chance to get those rarity 3s they need outside of Quality's quests or other event quests. So this would be great for rural players so that they could get resources every hour. I mean, it's already, they don't have enough to go with anyways, so it's not like they can go to us, like me as a player in a high population area and city that can drive from one stack of nodes to another stack of nodes. While updates take time, I am grateful for the amount of work that Niantic Japan / Capcom has put into the game and made it better. No, seriously, this was done in a really short amount of time. We got a lot of updates that were requested that actually came into fruition in a very short amount of time. I remember putting out that video. I mean, some of them have been out for like weeks, but I remember putting out the first part 1 literally, 2 weeks ago? And within 2 weeks, a lot of those things we asked for have happened, if not more, which is crazy. So I'm really looking forward to what they have in store for the future. But with that being said, what do you want from Monster Hunter now? Put it in the comments. Again, as I always say, I don't speak for everyone. I will know you or any one person will never speak for everyone. One voice is really weak. They might be loud, but they're really weak. You know what's more powerful than one voice? Hundreds and thousands of voices. And with hundreds and thousands of voices, Niantic/Capcom has been putting out these updates for us. So they are listening, but again, we need a lot of voices, not just one. That being said, please do me a huge favor. Like, subscribe, and comment for the YouTube algorithm. Hopefully y'all are enjoying the updates and your grinds are going amazing. And I will see y'all on the next video.